Hi, Mika here from SuperChat, and in this video we will talk about getting you up to speed with our WhatsApp newsletter. We will cover everything from start to finish, so let's get right into it. So as you can see, I'm already in our Unified inbox, and now there are a couple of things that we need to do in order to get us up to speed. We will first take a look at how we can get people subscribing to our WhatsApp newsletter, and then we will take a look at where we can see how our growth of the different WhatsApp newsletter lists are, and kind of digging into analytics. Then we will talk about segmenting these contacts and opt-ins. And then last but not least, of course, sending out our very first WhatsApp newsletter. All of that within a couple of minutes. Sounds more complicated than it is. So as always, let's get right into it. So as you can already see, I'm in SuperChat. I'm here in our Unified inbox. And we will start off with actually building the automation that will help us collect subscribers for our WhatsApp newsletter. So pretty similar to email newsletter. In order to stay GDPR compliant, we need an opt-in for people that actually confirm that they want to get promotional messages. Of course, you can also send contacts without this opt-in WhatsApp newsletter, but you have to be a little bit careful if there are a lot of people reporting your messages as spam and block you once they receive your campaign. This will have a huge impact on your health score of your WhatsApp number, and at some point, if your health score is too low, Meta goes ahead and actually blocks your number, and there's more or less no turning back. So you need to be very, very careful. The setup is very similar to email. If you want to be GDPR compliant, which we definitely recommend, you should always first get the double opt-in via email. And once you have the opt-in, you can then message these customers. If too many report your emails as spam, at some point all your emails will end up in spam, which of course is also very dangerous. So it's very similar to WhatsApp, so just a heads up. So let's start by creating the automation that will actually help us get all our subscribers for our WhatsApp newsletter. For that, we have a template which is very easy to use and plug and play. You will find it in our automation template gallery. Here, WhatsApp newsletter opt-in manager. I will click on it. Here is a very detailed description on how this works, but this is also what the video is for. So here you can see it's all already filled out. The only thing that we need to do is kind of add the last couple of pieces. Let me start with the trigger. So like here we have a trigger. All we need to do is here select the WhatsApp channel that we want to use for this WhatsApp newsletter. So this is always the WhatsApp number that you will use to also send out the campaigns to your customers. So if you have multiple SuperChat numbers connected, WhatsApp numbers connected to SuperChat, it kind of makes sense to have separate automations for that. So here everything will be via one number. So this number will also be used to send out the campaigns later. So we will select this one. Then here we always need like a keyword that triggers this automation. So in our case, it's subscribe. You can customize it based on your needs. And then we also always need to give our recipients a way to opt out again. So in our case, it's unsubscribe. So when they send us the word unsubscribe, we automatically detect that and then remove them from our WhatsApp opt-in list. So here down below, you can already see that a QR code was generated for us and a WhatsApp me link. What this will now do is if you share this with your contacts, either the link or the QR codes, it's pretty much the same thing. It will open this conversation with this WhatsApp number in WhatsApp, and this keyword will be pre-filled. Then all the customer has to do is just click on send, and then this automation is automatically being triggered. Then we now just have to define what we want to do when the customer sends subscribe, so when the contact subscribes, and what happens when the customer sends unsubscribe, so what happens when he unsubscribes. So here we send a message, And here in this case, we just say, hey, you have successfully subscribed to our exclusive WhatsApp newsletter. If you no longer want to receive the newsletter, you can subscribe at any time by simply sending unsubscribe. Then it continues, and here we just add the contact to a list. This way we can later, before sending the WhatsApp newsletter to all of these recipients, filter for exactly this contact list to make sure only contacts that actually opted in will receive our promotional messages. So here we will add it to a contact list that I already created, which is called WhatsApp opt-in. That's done. Now we have to do the same thing with the unsubscribe path. So here, same thing. We are sending a message out when they send unsubscribe, saying you have successfully unsubscribed from our WhatsApp newsletter. If you want to subscribe again later, just send us the word subscribe. And then here we will now remove them from the contact list. Done. So now we are kind of already set. Here, one important side note, this is always case insensitive. So like here, it doesn't matter like how they write subscribe with a capitalized S, with a lowercase s, it will always trigger the automation. This we do out of the box. Nice, I'm pretty happy with that. So we can go ahead and publish this automation. This looks all good. Now we already have the automation up and running that kind of fuels our subscribers for our campaign. So of course, what you now need to do next is kind of, promote your WhatsApp newsletter by sharing the link in the Instagram story, for example, by adding it to your email signature, by having like a pop-up on your website. There it's always recommended, on desktop, always show the QR code, and on mobile, of course, show a button with the link that we provide to you here. This way, on desktop, they can easily scan the QR code with their phone, and when they are on mobile, they can just click on this link, and then they are redirected to WhatsApp right away. That's always the reason why we provide both, because this is always nice for, if the user needs the phone, and if the user is not on the phone, and of course the link when the user is already on the phone, which makes it very easy for them to open WhatsApp anyways. Nice, this is done. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I will just subscribe really quick to our newsletter. So like here, I just picked up my phone. So really all I did is I scanned the I scanned the QR code, and what this did is, I hope you can see it, it opened WhatsApp, and the subscribe keyword that we defined here was pre-filled. Now all I need to do, focus, sorry, the camera was off. Now I just send up subscribe, and now this should have triggered the automation. So let's take a look in the inbox. And here, please ignore the last two messages. It was from a previous experiment. Here you can see subscribe, and now the automation was triggered. And here, the message, the subscribe message was sent. You have successfully subscribed to our newsletter. Now, if we take a look here in the contact list, I was also added to the list, which is exactly what I wanted. So now, if I go ahead and send unsubscribe, you can probably already guess what happens. Unsubscribe. I will get the opt-out message, and I will be removed from that list again. So that worked perfectly. I always need to refresh here so that you can also see that the contact list was removed. And now I will subscribe again really quick so that I can actually send out a newsletter to myself in a second. So here, this will now trigger the opt-in again, and in a second I will also be in the list, and then it's done. Perfect. So that's fine. How we can now kind of track how many people are in that list is here in the contact hub. Here under contact list, we list all your contact lists, and now if I click on it, you can see here currently it has only one subscriber, and from here you can then even select all of these and then send a WhatsApp message from here. Let's actually do it now, and then I will jump into analytics in a second. But now here I can either do it from the contact hub, or I can go into campaigns, new campaign, give the campaign a name, summer collection. And then here under recipients, I select my recipients by filtering for contact lists, of course, contact list. And then here by the contact list that we are currently using for this opt-in method, WhatsApp opt-in. Filter, same thing here, one contact. I can select this contact, in this case myself, click next, and now I already selected my recipients. I gave the campaign a name, and now I need to select the WhatsApp template that I want to send out. I already prepared something nice here, new summer collection, so we are dropping a new summer collection, and now I can just send this campaign immediately. And this way, I showed you already how to set up the automation to gather your WhatsApp newsletter subscribers and how easy it is to actually send out a campaign to your customers. One thing that I skipped, but that hopefully most of you should already know, is kind of where do you create these WhatsApp templates. This you can just very easily do here under settings, and then templates, WhatsApp templates, and from here I will make it very easy for you to create these templates. You can add buttons, quick responses, rich media, etc. to make them really interactive and high converting. Nice, that's already it. One last thing, which is especially valuable for your your subscriber analytics, is we not only have analytics. We not only have analytics for the actual campaign that you send out. So here, how many people clicked on the link, clicked on talk to support, or in general replied, and also how many people read the message. But we also have analytics for how many subscribers you gained and lost over a time period. So now here, if I go under analytics, contact lists, I can just search for the list that we are using, and then here you can see exactly what's going on. So here how many people subscribed, unsubscribed. This way you really have all analytics in place to also get a transparent overview on your subscriber health and so on and so forth. Exactly, that's already it. I hope this was insightful. Greetings from Berlin, and hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.